Alright guys, I'm going to work on this last set of cursive videos for you, or this last cursive video for today, for these last 4 pages, because these last 4 pages are actually the last pages where you have to trace a single letter. Like for example, we're about to trace P, then Q, and then we have a few more letters, and then the last set are Y and Z. So let's go ahead and get those started. We'll make them nice and quick. So first off, we'll do the letter P. So P starts in the middle, comes down, then comes back around. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so do slow motion for it. Start in the middle, come to the top, come down, go back up, and come back around. See? Very easy. All right, bam, bam. Whew. So don't go too far down. You just want to do that loop just a little past that middle line, not too far. Okay, like that third one I did. That was almost a D or something. Okay. You should be getting a lot faster with this cursive stuff. All right. And you trace one underneath each of those. As always, I'll give you my freehand one. All right. Now, letter Q can be done several different ways. This company likes to trace it this way, so this way I'll show you. But most other cursive Qs look like this. Not like that. They look like this. Honestly, it looks like a number 2. That's how most cursive Qs are. But since it wants you to do like this is easier to connect to the letters. Kinda. Actually, no, it's not. So I'm just going to show you this way, okay? So all you got to do is start at the top, come back up, come back around, and do the Q. Oh, that's wrong. That's what I'm trying to do. Look at O. I'm sorry. Disregard what I just said. Cursive Q, my apologies, starts at the bottom, goes up, connects again, then does a tail. Starts at the bottom, goes around, and does a tail. So slow motion, start at the bottom, loop back around, and give it its tail. Okay? So it's almost like the normal Q, capital Q, except inside there's a little loop in there. Okay? And that last one, I don't know what in the world has happened there, but let me rectify that. Okay, much better. And trace one underneath each of those, and then do it up here with you. Okay. Now, for the words, Quebec, Quinto. Quebec is in Canada. Q U E B E C. Quebec, Quinto. A bunch of QUs. Okay. Make sure you trace all of them, trace underneath, so that you pay attention. And this square, put a circle. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I can't remember if that's the capital of Pennsylvania or not. I believe it is. Childephilia. There's only 2 words on that line. I will trace Pennsylvania, which is also a state. P E. Oh, that pen's way off. I don't know what's going on there. It was just fine. P E N N S Y L V A N I A. Okay. Then you trace underneath that. Going on to page 2. I really wish I didn't have to do that every time. I didn't used to. Capital V, capital U. How do you do? All right. So V, Almost exactly like the U, except it doesn't come back down and have a tail, and the gap is a little bit more narrow. It means it's closer together. So get a little curve right here, and come back up. Curve, down, up. Curve, down, up. Just make sure you go to the top. My second one didn't do that. Curve, down, up. And do one for each of yourselves, each of those letters. See, very simple. And U, just a little bit of wider gap, and it has a tail. Down, up, back up, tail. Make sure that tail touches that middle line. You don't have the little tail. It's got a nice long tail. Middle line, Mr. Burge. Okay, and trace one for you on each of those underneath it. And then you. Bam, just like that. Very easy. Next, Aunt Violet lives in Vermont. Okay. A-U-N-T, Aunt Violet lives in Vermont. I'm going to pen that right in. V-E-R-M-O-N-T. Uh-oh, it's thundering. Oh well, good thing's my last video. Uncle Oot lives in Utah. I heard that name in a while. Uncle Oot. U-N-C-L-E. Uncle Oot lives in Utah. Okay. And you trace that underneath each of those. So that you're paying attention. Write down the number 6 where I have that 4. Now write down 4, write down 6. Remember, this is so I know that you're paying attention. And actually listen to the videos. W, X, and then we have Y and Z. Because that's the alphabet, don't you know? And C. Sorry, that's too corny. All right, W. Very simple. Bottom, come to top, bottom, top. Easy peasy. It's pretty much like the capital W, except with straight lines, you have curved. That is it. Just make sure the lines go all the way to the top, okay? That is all you do. How do you do? Hoo 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 hoo. And trace one underneath each of those. And I'll do one with you right here. Boop. All right. Very simple. Now X, capital X is even easier, personally, I think, than the lowercase x. But that is my opinion. That does not mean it's fact. I think it's easier because you don't have such a small space to work with. So all you gotta do is do the little curved line, cross through. Curved line, cross through. Curved line, cross through. Now, I would suggest doing the curved line first, because if you cross through, you might mess up how you want to do the curved line. Honestly, it is optional to you, but I would say do the curved line first. So slant, can tell exactly where you want the slant. Slant has to go to the middle line, but it also has to go to the top and bottom. So it's kind of hard to mess it up. All right. William Washington Wales. I don't know if it's a person's name or what, but I'm going to trace it. William. You see, it does not connect. That's okay. W-L-I-A-M. William Washington Wales. I'll go to trace their whole name. I'll give them the respect of tracing their name. And then you write it underneath each copy. X-ray, Xavier, Xenia, X-axis. Okay, so obviously the last two are not names. As X-ray is a medical thing, and the X-axis is a math thing. But I'm going to trace every other word. R-A-Y, Xavier, Xena. I guess like the warrior princess, but that was with a Z. That's also before Yorktown. All right, trace all of those and write them underneath it. And then put your own little X right there. So I know you're paying attention. All right, go into page, was that 3? Huh, that was 3. I'm on page 4. All right, this is going to be the last video I'm recording today. I'm ready to go home. But I love y'all anyway. All right, Y and Z. Y, very simple. Man, didn't we just do this? I feel like we have. I might have done all of them, but who cares? Let's practice some more. All right, capital Y. Almost just like the lowercase y, except you start at the top. Come down, up, around, give it a loop. Want me to go slow motion? Okay. Start at the top, come down, go all the way up, come back down, do a loop around, and give a little tail. All right. Now this tail doesn't stop at the middle line. This tail doesn't even make it to the line. It's just a little tail at the end. Okay. So after a while, you get pretty used to these, and they just get easier and easier to do, especially people that have Y's in their names, or at least at the start of their names. Okay. And you trace each of those. And I'll do one for you for good measure. Okay. And then the capital Z, as in zoo, or zealous, or zealot. Start here, a loop, and stop. Slow motion. Start at the top, come down, a little hump right there, give a little loop, and then a tail. That tail also does not go to the middle. It just comes out a little bit, okay? If you need help checking, please look at your desk. At least all of 3rd grade, you'll have cursive sheets taped to your desk. Makes it a lot easier for you in case, like, oh, I don't know how to look, what the letter looks like. Yes, you do. It's on your desk. Don't try that. And then you trace all these on the bottom. And if 5th and 4th grade would like a copy of the cursive letters on the desk, I have plenty. All right. Yolanda, Uconn, Yorktown. Okay, that is not a person's name. Yolanda is. Yorktown is a place, and Uconn is a vehicle. But we're practicing our Y's. I'm skipping Uconn, but you still trace it. Yeah. I am tracing Yorktown. Okay, cross my T, and then you trace on the bottom. And then do Zena, Zen, Zachary, and Zimbabwe. Ah, okay. Zimbabwe is that last word. Zena, person's name, like a warrior princess. Zen, usually how calm you are. Zachary, also a person's name. And then Zimbabwe is a country. I'll go ahead and do Zen since I did all these on the Z. All right, and then you trace all of those. And so that you're done, draw me a little happy face whenever you finish and turn it in so I know that you did it, listened. All right, guys, that's going to be all my videos from today. I've been doing this for over 2 hours, so I'm going to take a break. I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.